Fucking having delusions of being a protagonist, and it's just like, maybe one day, girl, but tonight is not that night. Things are lining up for someone like me to make an impact. Ultimately, I may miss the chance, though. And honestly, I'll live with that. So long as things just stay stable. Fucking hell. Delusional brain be damned. Oh. Sending call Lillian will get my dailies done in Sky. We'll also technically sit in VR chat and idling the fuck out of a game. Where did I end up? Free me! Do not contain me. Free me! Let us see what the wild can create. Learn to respect it properly. Fucking my dumbass. But hey, that's me being me. Oh. I don't want to do your quest right away. I want to get this done. Let's supercharge it. Oh. Gimme. I'm sorry, I don't care how much the original was by Lady Gaga. Fucking Machination Supremacy hit it out of the park with their rendition on it. I already sent that. Okay, shitty internet is going to be really shitty. Jeez. I'll close out this. Show me who you are. If you do go to bed, hun, that's when I want you to mute, since you do snore every now and then. I don't know what's going on with some of these stars, or friends. Because it's like, I send them light, it fills out, I go to another page, do something else, check back later, it's not filled out. And it's just like, No. Well, I'm fucking... Why should... Da ba da 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 ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da. Da ba da da da. Hey. Da da ba da 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 ba. Gimme, gimme, and gimme. Nope. Valley of Triumph. My favorite, right here. Oh geez, I think I may have sustained a concussion from that one. Samba, 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 samba. I don't even know what a samba is. There's no way. I've gotta stop hoping. Give me those 4 tickets. I nearly said give me those 4 tickets, and I'm gonna give you more than 4 kisses. Fucking yeesh. Even when there's no one to direct it at, the flirt inside me still wants to go, huh? Let's go. Okay, there we go. They bring their friend. Purple and blue, purple and blue, purple and blue. Okay, but what's the 4th mission gonna be about? Are we gonna get our own set of clothes, or what? Whoa, that looks good on them. Honestly, there are some clothes that are better pulled off with different body shapes, because it creates a different impression. Let me move! I want to be unrestrained and free, so that way I can get down there before you're even fucking gone. I'm underweight, let me move and I will. Fuck about fumbling. Oh well. One color's gonna come through, but not the other. And then with the final one, it's not gonna show up at all. Or maybe they'll do it that here, too. Stop interrupting me with cutscenes so I can just do this! Oh. Yes? Why the fuck are you even asking? I hit the button, I decided so. Purple, purple, pink. Purple, purple, pink. Valley of Triumph! Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Wait, then where are we gonna get left? Isle of Dawn or something? Alright, looks like I was wrong. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ah. Get over here, motherfucker! I'm about to give you 10 hugs, 1 kiss on the cheek, and then fluster you as much as I can if I want to. But then I have to take responsibility in flustering someone. Don't want to be like some people and just tease, taunt, fluster, fucking only to like leave someone begging for attention. It's not responsible. Well, just trying to divide your attention amongst 100 fucking people certainly isn't responsible either. Why do I have to call myself out? Because I know that if I don't, then I'm going to make a fucking mistake. Colored plants, where are the colored plants? Oh yeah. Wah. Fucking love that. Sorry, hon, but I do love messing with people, even if I keep myself from doing it because I'm not good at it. I want to be harmless with it, not hurt people. It's gonna be a long time until I hit that point, so bleh. Also, sometimes you can't protect people from themselves, you dork. I can try! No, come on, bad habit. Grow out of it, come on. Whine at me all you want, you know it's true. Wait, I need to... Well, I don't need to, but I want to check in here first. Yep. Why couldn't it just... Once blue hits 10, I'm gonna try going for purple only, like I have with the other ones. Because otherwise, I'm going to just get way too many of them. It's funny how pink and purple are the same color technically, but different shades. Ooh, fucking hell to the yes. Missile inbound. Meh. It needs at least one purple in there. Buddy, I'm offended you didn't see me. Have I leveled up, like, stealth to the point where I can just hide in plain sight? The answer is partially yes, but it's not intentional, it just kinda happened after a while. Oh, fucking damn it. Nope, and nope. That's good, but most I'm gonna get is just more light from these. Damn. That's convenient. Hello, I'm home. Well, I guess that worked out. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Absurdity. Thank you, Flow. Thank you, Nuance. And thank you to everyone who actually fucking watches this shit. For whatever reason. If I could knock you over without fucking hurting your other buddies, I would. It would be nice if they made a little hidden achievement or event related to that, where it's like, free the crabs consistently for an entire year. You are now their ally. In most cases. If you flip them over yourself, you lose it. They're allowed to be angry at you. Meanie? Fuck you! Woo! Okay, they should be fine, I think. I hope. Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay. Fine. I'm already getting picky, damn it. Wait, are those black ones? Yes! Ooh, a few purples in here too. Oh, my dark butterflies, my dark butterflies, yes! Oh, that would have been smooth! Oh, okay, I'm glad I didn't get seen! And what am I... Oh yeah, 3rd level. Oh, I like floating down above the pipes. It's fucking cool. Are you gonna help your friend or not? Like, jeez. Caretaker of crabs. Never thought I'd earn that title. Never thought I'd want it. Oh. Hmm. I really wish there was a more distinct difference between cyan and blue in this game, because... yeah, they made it two separate colors, but visually speaking, I'm not seeing much of a fucking difference when it comes to dyeing things. Unless I use fucking 2 cyan. Whatever. That's me complaining, and I have 1,000,001 complaints for the human race. If I keep on listing them throughout my days, I'm never going to fucking have time to enjoy my life, so no thank you. Okay. Ooh! Hello! Front row seat. To death, awe, and destruction. Ah. Oh, that's a delicious amount of purple. Well, I'm glad I lucked out on that timing. Well, the timing and the angle, both are important, even if one made more of an impact than the other. No. Only purple. No blue. Oh, come on! That's like the worst spot imaginable for one. I think. I could be wrong. Stay at the edge of its awareness. Don't let it know where we are. Predict where its line of sight is going to go. Follow through. Oh, damn, that's sneaky. Gonna take these and then try to go for more. Okay, it's technically in a safe spot, but I don't like that. All that needs to happen is one server shift, and or fucking merge or split. Next thing I know, that fucker's going to actually see me. Also, why the hell are we off to the left this way? Show me who you are on the dark side of silence. Oh, fucking hell. Ooh. Wait, no, not right now. Not right now. There's a person nearby. Which means you have a chance at the darkness lamp. Oi. Sit your ass down, you little shit. Where are you? Fuck. One of the most defining words of the English language is just fuck. And that's not because it's a curse word, but because of its versatility and complete changing of context as a word, and complete changing of meaning as a word, depending on the context. Let's see. Your files are too powerful. Okay, and? Voice acting, no. Wordplay, yes. Wait a second. Oh wait, wordplay isn't gonna have it in there. Fuck! Language? Nope. Basic logic needs. Oh, so that's where I wanted to put that. Well, yes, but no, because it ended up over in key info stuff. Math and physics, I think? If not math and physics, then critical thinking, life useful info? I think life useful info, potentially. Well, that's Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but that's not what I'm looking for. There's the BMI index. Sort by more. Just gotta remove this every now and then. Date modified. Sort by date modified. Supports and tools. Sort by Fucking, I have to go. Date modified. Okay, that's good, but that's not what I'm looking for. Sort by name. Please help me with this. Please. Oh. Oh. Then where, if I didn't put it there... Well, I have that there, but... Yes, but no, and... Oh, that's right, it's... Dreams and nightmares, harmless pranks... Why do I have 2 folders for pranks? That's probably a leftover from the old organization system. Either that or I literally didn't notice that I already had a harmless pranks folder. Well, I don't think I'm getting this. And that is all blue. Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? Thank you, I guess? There's that. Delicious. Yeah, still delicious. Ooh, extra delicious. There's there's dark butterflies in the here. I want to keep using the word dark, so as to avoid other connotations. Because the world's already got enough bullshit in it as it is. People are people. Even if they've got to put up with different kinds of bullshit just because of slight differences between each other. That's 2 purples. Not really worth it. Wow. Hello there. I'm not gonna be sitting down. I'm just doing a quick flyby and then I'm going home. It was nice visiting though. I hope you have a good time. Oh. Manta, candle, green light. Animation cancel, just casually. Ember Castle, touching the sky, cold gray storm, humorless and dry, sitting like a cork on top of the town. One of these days, I'm gonna blow you down. I fucking love that song, even if I only discovered it by chance. So much good music out there. So many little sentiments and moments encoded in just notes on a keyboard or words in a song. Fucking love it. Hello, I am incoming. Hello, incoming. I am Flicker. Oh, shut up. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Da, 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 da. Can only do that for so long. Oh, I most certainly know. But that's not gonna stop me. Woo! That was cool. I love it when I feel comfortable enough to take my filter off like this. Or I'm in a good enough state of mind to not worry about having to, you know... Yeah. This song unironically hits. Even though he's a complete and utter fucking dork for thinking he can print money and get away with it. Like, genuinely. I can understand if you know you can do something. But if it leaves an impact, then you're not getting away with it. If anything, you're just delaying the inevitable until after you die. And shifting the cost onto other people who may have just wanted to be there. Whatever. Everyone's got their own life circumstances. It's not all black and white, easy to say, easy to do. Because we need a space for children and those overgrown children, along with everyone else, just so that way we've got a wild space down, where people can be themselves while also still understanding that they're not going to be allowed to act this way in regular or everyday moments. Meanwhile, then we're going to need a space where it's just pure structure, getting stuff done for those that, you know, fit into that space. And same thing for bright space with morality and making sure we're doing the right thing. And then dark space for practicality. Making sure things actually get done instead of fucking... Gracie Sweet. Freak out. Just dance. Ooh, ooh. Let's dance. Let's dance. Peace out. One of the few times I actually like listening to this song. It serves as a nice contrast without being too loud at the current volume level. Well, bright space shouldn't be termed as moral space or making sure we're being good people. It should be termed as making sure we can live with ourselves. Otherwise, if we keep on defining it by good and decency, then isolationists can easily walk in and just slowly wear away at it bit by bit, until eventually we've lost touch with the definitions of the sentiments the definitions were built around. Which sucks, because that means each person is inherently both responsible for their own growth, yet not entirely supposed to carry that weight alone. Life is confusing and difficult. Oh! Hello there! Thank you! Let's go! Even if I do create a system that manages to have a more positive impacts than negative, it's not going to be of any use if it's going to just get corrupted and overthrown by the motherfuckers who would manipulate it. So how the fuck am I going to make it corrosion resistant to those people? Because you can write 1001 laws, but the definitions of words will change over time, so you can't always trust on those laws and the original sentiments to carry through over time. Even if you were to provide definitions and sentiments, you'd still get locked up in paperwork from the isolationists, eventually just causing enough bureaucracy to let them get away with stuff even though you're not wanting to. It's one of the more frustrating counterpoints of government. Oh, fuck! Well, I guess I'm not getting that yellow. No, back down. Down, girl, down. Be patient. Jeez. Non-binary for the win. And there goes that. Oh, so this entire... Okay, good. That's the part you want to do last, so that way you don't interrupt other people moving around. Throw them off balance. Oh. Or at least to make sure that all the other parts of it are unlocked first and the darkness burned away. Oh, whatever. That's me being me. Ah, ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's not like people will be able to hear me through the screen anyways. Oh, I forgot to select green light. Shit. Oi. What the hell? That was cool! Oh. Well. So long as everyone's gonna be okay. And I have nothing to worry about. Nothing to panic about, really. Comebacks, jabs, and quips. Why is there a fucking tomato on the train? Fuck off, I paid for my ticket. -1 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to see some double digits. -15 degrees Fahrenheit. Not what I meant! Oh, what the fuck is... Yo, that's... big. Cool. Stay at your own spot. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh. I doubt I'm going to be Queen of the Gremlins anytime. Fucking someone else deserves that title more than I do. Because they can handle more gremlins at a time. Fucking herd them. Better. Oh. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to earn that title properly. Until then, meh. It's just silly ramblings of a unemployed girl in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually unemployed. And I don't really want to deal with taxes and other bullshit, so until I find someone I can trust with money, I'm not actually looking to draw in, like, huge amounts of money from donations and whatnot. That would actually be very inconvenient. So I want to A, first, make sure that I can do it myself, but then B, also hand it off to someone I deem as competent. Oh, this game's actually learning math all over again. Oh. Da-da-da. It is not greed that is a problem most of the time. It's a love of money that's a problem. Love of money causes a lot of damage because money is a fundamental value in an operation system attempting to wrangle humans and people together in order to make sure resources and efforts are wisely spent collectively. However, if someone just games the system to see numbers go up and increase their power, then ultimately they're chipping away at the foundation of structure and society, which in and of itself is going to do more damage. It's really interesting. Like, yes, money and economy is an ecosystem that you should look at and keep an eye on. You can't always expect it to be 100% health, nor can you expect it to infinitely grow, even if you take it into a digital plane. At the same time, no, you cannot ignore it either. Because there's always going to be currency created at some point, because bartering and bargaining is ultimately though effective at times, inconsistent. And money is only barely more consistent, so why the fuck do we use it? Because it's barely more consistent, and that adds up over time. Okay, so then how the fuck do we realign people so that way, even if they are prone to falling in love with the idea of having infinite money or breaking the system, they aren't going to actually fucking lose themselves in it, and will actually fucking try to protect and repair the system? Well, first we need to offer incentives and ideas that are actually going to help fulfill their needs in life, and also, you know, just make sure people are happy in a general sense. Okay, but then people are always going to have a baseline level of happiness that ultimately increases and then returns to where it's at. Well, yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that it's all for nothing. It's with the purpose of trying to recreate stable structures and systems that we see in ecosystems on a social and dynamically economical level that we're doing this for. So ultimately, learning to appreciate what we have is going to be a fundamental key step. Even if we've always got ambitious people who may want to see more or explore, those ones can lead the front of society. Meanwhile, the people who want a simple life and just the structure or security can lead the back of society and provide the foundation that's necessary for people to have some place to return from after exploring. Varanama. Everyone's shame and fucking issues has just been amplified by the internet, is cross-contaminated to uncontainable points. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's not uncurable. Fair, it's just not enough for one person to handle on their own. Even if you get together a team, you're still going to need time and effort. And the sensationalism and fear-based culture of the media sphere is not helping things. It's actively causing more harm. So how do you combat or at least mitigate the effects of that without dismissing the impact and distraction it has on people as a whole? Well, we don't want to we obviously don't want to just create little plays and acts that people buy into. Sure, that's the easiest option, but that's not the healthiest option in the long term, because then it just shuts people down, keeps them from actually thinking and contributing more so in the long term. Fucking, I don't care how convenient or logical it is, an inability to navigate and acknowledge it and the interesting dynamics of social environments, emotional environments, social and emotional environments in terms of society structure, an inability to work with those ideas and learn from them, to take notes, is not being on a higher level. Just because you can just because you've got shit memorized, it doesn't mean you're better than anyone. Fucking get your ass out of your fucking head. It belongs near your legs, not all the way up in your brain next to your pride. Oh wait, I'm intent. Yeah, I need to go back. Whoops. Nearly fucking messed up. Because I've still got green light I need to collect. This is a good song. Ultimately, any system that is created must have a consistent way of stabilizing itself even after the point of taking damage. But we're looking at fatal damage to a system in the current social and political dynamics of America, so we can't just go to the normal extent, but at the same time we don't want to take up the same ideologies as extremists, because that's what got us here in the first place. Extremists, absolutists, isolationists, the list goes on. How many different more ways do you want to describe them? Just people that genuinely think one idea is going to solve everything. I'd say that pretty much hits the nail on the head. Fair, but that's because people like using scapegoats and fear proxies, both in the short term and in the long term. But when you can't find an actual cause or reason that can be addressed, then eventually the fear proxy gets accepted as the norm, and you leave people in a state where they can be hurt. That's not good for the long term. That degrades people, not just mentally, but emotionally. Much smarter people than us have tried dealing with this shit. Yeah, but much smarter people than us have also gotten lost in ideas and functions. Just because they're smarter doesn't mean that they're necessarily better at keeping a grasp on the big picture or all the details between. And they can get lost in those details in and of themselves, because the details are also concepts of their own category and variety. Oh. Yeah. Mansa's over here. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too difficult. Because we do need to do that for the mission. Also, if you have to rely on someone like me to fix shit, you know something's gone wrong. Like, seriously, this is not okay. What the fuck has happened? It's not like you're actually in a position to fix shit, nor do you have the knowledge necessary to, outline anything other than a rough plan. Fair counterpoint, fair counterpoint. So even if we've got an idea, it's probably an idea similar to all the other ones out in the world. So how do we make sure that what we're presenting is a valuable option and not just something that's good enough for us? A truly functional option for other people that doesn't just dismiss the details that are important. Because when you run into the limits of one territory, you have to move on to its next territory, or the one that undermines it, and learn to operate within those limits, and then do that again and again and again, infinitely, until you circle back around through the whole fucking Ouroboros cycle of problems. The Ouroboros network of problems. Snakes, countless snakes biting their own tails, each doing it as best they can. Some have better luck staying gripped on, others just fucking... you're better off not relying on them, because they keep poisoning you. And then sometimes there are snakes with multiple heads or multiple tails, so it's like, can I luck out? Or are we going to run dry of luck here? Yes, more cyan than green. Let's go. There's one thing you always have to account for is chaos, or the base value noise of the universe, and how it can have substantial effects on things over time. That is the ultimate corrosion, that is the ultimate destabilizer, even though that is also where stability and growth originates from. Which means you cannot dismiss people as an existence, nor can you dismiss naturally formed ecosystems or the dynamics with which resources must be respected. Yeah, and if you just leave people who are specialized in their field of knowledge to just do things, eventually you're going to run into a situation where something related comes up and they choose the wrong thing simply because they're so specialized. Sure, jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Why have these phrases been forgotten? Because people have been trying to force us to forget them. Isn't that fucking funny? Not the ones who misuse them. It's the ones who misuse them who do it unintentionally. Who quote just part of the phrase that's convenient to them. I don't like those people. They're just overgrown children. In a world of overgrown children and overgrown teenagers. And everyone's got a different level of emotional maturity, physical maturity, mental maturity. Yeah, no. That's not even to mention how the teenagers are the ones trying to be responsible, but all they ever get is slack. And no one knows what being a true adult is actually like unless they manage to be the 1 in a million rare person that somehow developed in a healthy and normal environment and didn't get colored by trauma the moment they came into contact with the harsher realities of the real world. This is the stuff I think about. For fun. Okay, not for fun, but because I hope to actually do something helpful at some point. Even if all I do is inspire someone else to actually find a solution. Sometimes that's all you need to do is inspire others. You don't always have to have a solution, but you do need to keep an eye out and make sure that people are looking for solutions that don't just benefit you, but others too. That benefit even those who would try and break that solution in half. Because otherwise, how the fuck are you going to be a responsible adult while trying to take care of the same fucking overgrown children? Even undergrown children do that. It's just fucking natural, but we think no, society got to a point where it thought it had everything figured out, and then the internet came along and was like, hi, welcome with the bitch slap of the century. Want to see your entire social structure degrade and die due to new forms of entertainment? Want to see it happen again and again and again and again? But at the same time, going back isn't going to solve that problem. It's just going to create a reset point that can be restarted from. It's not going to grow through the problem and embrace it to such a way where we get more out of it than and we lose from it. Because every problem provides an opportunity. Every opportunity means a new resource and or understanding. Every new understanding means a way forward. Even if it's painful. This is a fitting song. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. One of the interesting things is that I don't want to ever make more than a basic income than I need for my personal life, because then I would lose touch with reality and the grounded facts of what it's like to live with people at the foundation of things. If you lose touch with the foundation, then no matter what grand ambitions you have, eventually the structure is going to topple. It's not okay to just ignore that. And if you're trying to do good only to get success and praise, then you're kind of missing the whole point of trying to do good. It's caring about other people. It's creating symbiotic bonds that aren't parasitic. Fucking... I hate that I have these things figured out in my head to some degree, but I can't always speak them because my brain is stupid. Hell, I can't even talk like this all of the time because it fucking takes a lot of energy and drains my sanity. Well, it doesn't drain my sanity, but certainly doesn't make me a socially approachable person. By all means, it actually drives people away when I try to get into this deep talk stuff because, oh joy, they just want to relax, have fun. Ugh. So then again, we're back to the same root of needing our own needs met without losing touch with the reality of other people's needs. Which is ultimately part of what makes someone mature, is an ability to do so. I think. I could be wrong. An ability to handle responsibility and keep track of other people's needs as a proper leader and not just a manager. A manager is going to just try to survive. A leader tries to make sure people are living and thriving. And not just for their benefit, but for the benefit of people as a whole. Because they understand responsibility in power. It wasn't just power for the sake of power. It was power gained through responsibility. Admiration gained through understanding and respecting others. Now we've got a little overgrown child in office in America, and it's just fucking stupid. And I can whine on and on 1,000,001 times, but I wouldn't have solutions if I just did that. Because it doesn't resolve the shame that overgrown children try to navigate around. It doesn't help them heal and grow into healthy people. And yes, I know that sounds stupid, but let's be real here. We've tried to ignore and neglect the overgrown children throughout the world, and you ignore and neglect the problem too long, and it's eventually going to consume you. Well, society pulled that shit off, and look at where it got us. Does that mean enabling them? No. Does that mean that killing them when they think they can get away with shit? No, but it does mean fucking taking power and dynamic display away from them when they aren't going to be responsible with it. Their ego is shallow as hell when it's tied to material things and accomplishments they've created. Like, yeah, it can feel good to know that you've done this shit. Say you have some modicum of self-worth and that you've done it once and you can probably do it again. But that's just you proving your ability to yourself. That's not an ultimate measure of who you'll be in the long term. Who you'll be in the long term, I think, is really what matters, even if the short term is a painful end. But that's me yapping around from my little corner of the internet when fucking I don't have solutions. I'm trying to create solutions, but it's really fucking difficult because these problems are nuanced and complicated, and trauma is not something you can just gloss over. Not when people can deflect and redirect and use 1,000 different words for the same thing, because the sentiment is somewhat different, but that's still entirely valid because feelings are a fluid nuance that cannot be strictly defined to singular definitions completely, lest you lose important information and pieces of meaning. Also, I can't be like this all the time, because then I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't be able to stop thinking. That's why I'm willing to fucking, not be like this. Because there would be people who would try to use this against me, too. It's not just good. Everything has its downside, and if you can't accept that, then you're going to end up walking face first into the same problems over and over again, blind to understanding why. Because the emotional child in you isn't going to feel like it's being fucking heard, and the logical part of you will feel like it's, especially when the logical part of you keeps faking that superior when it's truly trying to take care of that child. But it doesn't know what actually helps the child grow, because it doesn't fucking communicate with it. It doesn't actually try to think about the impacts of its choices. Logical thinking is the teenager of any person, and animalistic instinct is the child of any person. I have yet to see a full-grown adult in my day and age that's properly able to connect it between one moment and the next, outside of like a few rare instances, and even then, they were also confused. I guess that makes sense, because even adults can't be expected to know everything. But then why can't we just fucking work together as people? Because the insecurity from shame and it being directed at one's own self rather than the things they're doing causes them to not want to grow or improve, simply because it's embarrassing that it would be embarrassing to admit that they could have done so for so long, and yet they didn't, because they either didn't understand something, or because of something else. Which is why I try not to hunt people. Fucking. At the same time, if you don't call someone out, then eventually they're just going to be setting them up for failure. But if you prioritize only calling people out, then you're only going to hurt them. It's a nuanced, complicated dynamic in the social system and economy space that really isn't easy to navigate when there are 1,001 different kinds of kids online from different cultures and regions. Because ideas, values, and beliefs can consume, for they are concepts too. They can consume your identity, especially if they work for you, and you'll forget to see the faults that may cause them to do damage to someone else. We need options, not a singular unified grand theory. If we need to run circles around our options for years on end until we figure out the core missing piece, then fine. But let's not fucking kid ourselves that we are running in circles. Let us not kid ourselves about the reality we're facing. Fucking damn it. Not if we're going to be there for those we care about. I know some people may need you to be strong, but sometimes being strong means admitting that you don't have everything figured out. Fucking hell. Just a little touch of gravity, and we're already going better in a better direction than we were before. Architect of the mind. That's not even to mention how all the different facets of the world are part of a cycle that continues to repeat over and over again throughout history. If we can't find a way to contain and make use of this cycle in a more stabilized form, then eventually it will consume us and kill us. There's no doubts about that. It's trying to. Because that is the risk we pay for trying to use it. I refuse to be people's excuse. I refuse to be fucking their solution or savior, because fucking then they wouldn't learn. And people need to learn. Even if they don't want to, they need to. Well, I guess I'm sitting and waiting for that to kick off. People deserve to grow, even if they break. Because it's from growth that restructuring and new chances come, not from trying to fix people. Fixing people is more likely to just break them again. That's not helping them, that's hurting them. At some point in trying to save others from themselves, you set them up for bigger failures. Because then, after the midpoint, or even sooner depending on the person, you incite a rebellion complex which causes the person to no longer listen to you because you're not taking the time to actually listen to them. You're just trying to do what you think is right without actually keeping in touch with where they want to go. Which means there's no relationship, there's just the semblance of a relationship via responsibility. I don't want to be jumping on the chairs and the tables. Fucking, that's rude. I can do that in my own home just fine, but fucking not elsewhere. We are being unmade at our core because we've forgotten some of the basics, and it's terrifying to watch. At the same time, unless I can ensure my own survival for long enough, there's no point in me trying to fucking fix anything. Not because I'm special, but more so because I don't know if I would be able to teach someone how to get to the same place I got to with the same understandings. And that would be necessary for things to improve, even if they have their own perspectives and choices on those understandings. Because a communication and teaching environment is needed, even if it's not always useful in the traditional power sense. What? That one's a little bit longer than I remember it. And because I can't do the math, I'm not ultimately useful in the same way that others are, because I preserve the sentiment of things, not the mathematical reality of it. Because trying to boil it down to math is how you lose details that are ultimately necessary to the process. And it is a process, it is a cycle. You can't just outrun it and think you'll be getting away with no price paid. Don't you go thinking that other people can be used for that. Fuck off. If you do, then you're just a bigger child than the rest of us. If you think you're immune to concepts and above having faults, then you are showing your immaturity in doing so. The mature people can understand their faults, damn it, and accept them, and make fun of them, and dance and play with their faults in ways that don't cause harm. But by ignoring your faults and ignoring your issues, you're just going to be abandoning yourself and causing even deeper harm, damn it. I know that pretty little ego inside your head is going to try and tell you otherwise, so if nothing else, keep an eye out for yourself. So that way you can better be there for those you care about. Fucking hell. And even if you don't fucking care about others, keep an eye out for yourself, because otherwise you're going to do something stupid and end up in jail. Or end up putting your life on the line while trying to pretend like it isn't, because you're using power and other things to offset that and or delay it. Seriously, why people do that, I will never understand. Okay, I will understand, but I won't ever condone. Even if I must respect it, because holy fuck, putting your life on the line for something is terrifying. It's a power move in and of itself, but it's the highest risk one out there. But it's also the start of change and growth, so you can't just fucking keep paying it with other things. At some point, you're gonna have to put yourself in a situation that you may not get away unscathed from. And when you do, that's when you really need to be there for yourself. Because it's so easy in this day and age of shame and call-out cancel culture to just isolate, ignore, use apathy to push away until you can't even notice there's a problem anymore. Because you're in denial, just like how a drunk alcoholic is in denial. Numb, not even able to feel their own pain. Wait, what put them in? Put it on. You know what? I'll take it. That is nice. All four basic elements of the mind, of imagination and fiction. All four different phases and states of matter, with only one being a chemistry-based thing and the other being just the amount of energy and heat something has. Okay, good, it didn't go out of bounds. One of the reasons why I try not to show off with this shit is exactly because there would be those who try to overfeed my ego in order to isolate me and make use of me. Like, fucking reality, you bittersweet bitch. Why the hell do your lessons suck? Just because I said that does not mean you get to throw another curveball into my gut. Fucking hell. You think I'm disrespecting you? I'm giving you the respect I feel. You give me. Okay, fine. I'm giving you the respect irony gives me half the time. Earn it? Really? Earn it? Ugh, Are you only responding in the ways I can understand and connect to right now instead of trying to jump to a point that's ahead so that way I'm not just taking hints and clues from you and shortcutting things in my own growth? Oh, fuck you. I can understand your choices. I hate them anyways. Oh. Why the fuck is my special interest reality? Why couldn't it just be something normal? Like languages or coding? Ugh. Why couldn't it have been down a path of physics where I could mindlessly work? Less complaining, more doing. Fine. Fine. Ugh. I want to go farm dark butterflies and soar through the sky. Now, what's the final mission gonna be if they're all three of them are now like colored, have their clothes colored in the ways they want? Okay, I guess I'm no longer on the table. Fair enough. Ooh, dark. Yes! Dark, 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 dark. Oh wait, no, that's purple. Retry. Just leave it be for a bit. Yeah, I don't get to get it yet. I understand. Okay, jeez. I got the message. Disconnect and give it room to breathe. What were the 4 different angles and priorities that could be used to help an AI grow to understand people? And what was the 5th one I came up with? Because if I'm going to be doing all of my ramblings in one take tonight, I might as well include that. Even if it's bound to create chaos, it's still possibly going to keep other things from happening if we luck out. Notes. Survive to help others grow and mature as people, in what ways you can. Minimize miscommunication while being entertaining and reasonable. Refuse to inflict scars on others until it is unless it can certifiably save them. Yes, even if that means they hate you, so long as that doesn't go past the point of hating you to where they want to destroy you. Then the first one would be appreciate life, wonder, and the dynamic qualities of the universe. universe that can be found in people. Oh. Appreciate life, wonder, and the dynamic qualities of the universe that can be found in people. Survive to help others grow and mature as people in what ways you can. Minimize miscommunication while being entertaining and reasonable. Refuse to inflict scars on others unless it can certifiably save them. That has the highest likelihood of growing at least an actual empathetic circuit into the AI itself, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen overnight. That is going to be something that is going to be the long process, not the short process. Sure, you can add variables that label emotions. Unless the AI fully decides to integrate those variables into itself and respect them, then there's no point in trying to pretend like it has emotions. It has an because that's the difference between cognitive empathy and affective empathy. Cognitive empathy takes a look at things from the outside. Affective, real empathy accepts putting them itself in the position of someone else to better understand their perspective and feelings. Which is why cognitive empathy can sometimes be used to take advantage of effective emotional empathy, because people are fucking idiots. I don't mean that in the sense of empaths being stupid, no. I mean that in the sense of overgrown children thinking they can use others as resources without any cost. It's fucking stupid. Goes the Bean, who may not even be awake at this point, because they sent that message at what? 1:57 and it is 2:49. Yeah, no. AM, PM, you don't get to know. You can probably figure it out for yourself anyways, given the details of the recording. I wouldn't challenge you to do that though, because, again, I like just being able to live without problems, other than my own and the ones life throws at me. But if I needed, I fucking hate being a good person and Hi, would you like to sign up for a lifetime subscription to Pain? No. Well, too bad. If you have to accept responsibility of any increased level beyond just that of a regular life, you will have to deal with pain. It comes with the subscription and power. Yeah, it's not gonna change. Pain is a fundamental equalizer. It's the one thing that makes sure we learn. Anyways, my ramblings aside, damn. Are we back up to 800? We are, 804. Who knows how long that's gonna last with my spending habits, but hey, I can try. Okay, I got that. Available in 13 days? What's this? Oh, that's the final rewards. 5 to 4 final rewards. It'll be interesting to see what the final mission is. There we go. So, to those of you who snuck by and heard part of this rambling recording, only to fuck off elsewhere, thank you for visiting. To those of you who stuck around, watched the full thing through, maybe even took a few notes, I deeply appreciate it. I don't know if my ramblings are ever 100% accurate, but I do think they have something going for them, so it's the whole reason why I make recordings. It's the whole reason why I try to keep getting better at not shutting myself down. I hope you all have a good day, good night, whatever time it is. And even if it isn't good, I hope it improves. Or at least stays manageable, all things considered in this chaotic world. I'll see you on the other side of chaos, the unknown, and fear. Until next time, this is Flicker. I've got my dailies done. And so I've got nothing more to do. Bye!